Welcome to Funny Recaps. This is the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy from 2005. Stephen Fry is the one who narrates this space escapade.
I think I'm a sofa.
I know how you feel.
Arthur Dent wakes up to find his house about to be demolished. Honestly, waking up to bureaucratic nightmares is relatable, but at least most of us have time to grab some caffeine first. In a heroic act, he flops on the floor in front of them as a human speed bump. Ford Prefect shows up and convinces Arthur that the real estate problem is small potatoes compared to the imminent destruction of Earth. Arthur, still in his bathrobe, wisely chooses to listen. Goodbye, Earth. 1 minute you're worried about property damage, the next, the whole planet is vaporized by the Vogons because we failed to read a cosmic eviction notice. Arthur and Ford hitch a ride on the Vogon ship that destroyed Earth, demonstrating that the universe runs on the same bureaucratic nonsense as Earth. The Vogons, looking like wet potatoes with bad attitudes, treat us to their poetry, an art form so bad it doubles as enhanced interrogation. It's so mind-numbing that it has been classified as a war crime by 12 galaxies. Arthur and Ford escape by getting ejected into space, proving that complaining about bad poetry can sometimes get you out of things. Our heroes are improbably rescued by the Heart of Gold, a ship piloted by Zaphod, who has 2 heads, 1 brain, barely, and another with an ego the size of Jupiter. This is a very strange thing to see. Trisha, who Arthur has met before, when they were on a date, but then she bailed on the date to see a spaceship, is also there. She tolerates Zaphod's nonsense, while Marvin, the clinically depressed robot, constantly complains. The Vogons locate the Heart of Gold, but are unable to pursue until the correct documentation has been signed. We see Ford with his towel again. Now, the Hitchhiker's Guide says that a towel is the most useful thing an interstellar hitchhiker can have. And this is a book that is written by hyper-intelligent beings that say it, so who are we to argue? A few survival tools come with it, not just drying off. It can be used as a blanket, if cold, a sail for a raft, a distress signal, a weapon if soaked in something nasty, a face shield, or a psychological warfare. In truth, it's a tribute to Douglas Adams. Zaphod is seeking the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything, as a supercomputer gave the simple answer of 42, as it did not understand the question. So now they want to know what the ultimate question is, just for the fame and the fortune. They meet Huma, who doesn't have eyes and is like a steampunk robot spider bishop. He offers to tell them where they can get their question. In exchange for a point-of-view gun, they are attacked by the Vogons when they try to leave, and Trisha gets captured. They regroup at the ship and take the escape pod to rescue Trisha.
Okay, Marvin, any ideas?
I have a million ideas. They all point to certain death.
Thanks very much, Marv.
They land on Vogsphere to rescue Trisha, where they are attacked by spades. They manage to rescue Trisha by eventually signing the correct form. They learn Zaphod accidentally signed Earth's demolition paperwork because he thought it was an autograph request. The Vogons are about to give chase, but then the lunch hour begins, so they wait until afterwards. The crew travels to Magrathea, where missiles are shot at them, and they turn one of them into a confused whale, which contemplates its reality while in a freefall.
And what's this thing coming towards me very fast? So big and flat and round, it needs a big wide-sounding name like ow, ounds, round, ground. That's it, ground. I wonder if it'll be friends with me.
They get split up when Arthur fails to go through the portal in time. Arthur meets Slarty Bart Fast, who builds planets like IKEA furniture. It turns out Earth was just a giant supercomputer created to find the ultimate question, which has now been destroyed to make space for the hyperspace lane. Fortunately, the planet Earth was run by mice, and they have a backup Earth in storage, where Arthur's house still stands. 2 of the mice decide they don't have time to wait for Arthur to recall the ultimate question. Their solution is to cut open his brain. Arthur, surprisingly, does not consent and crushes the mice under a teapot. They are attacked by the Vogons again. Ford scares a few of them off with his towel. Marvin uses the point-of-view gun to make the Vogons all feel his crippling depression. They immediately collapse into despair. Arthur, having survived, finally grows a backbone and kisses Trisha, proving that in space, even nerds can win. Having survived a planet's destruction, poetry-based torture, and mice overlords, the crew decides they need dinner. So, they fly off to the restaurant at the end of the universe, setting up for a sequel that never happened.